Okay, let's start our yoga practice. Good morning. Start with centering yourself. Take slow, easy breaths. Notice the calming effect of the breathing. And come back to the present moment. Okay, now let's go ahead and warm up. First the fingers, in and out a few times. Yoga is something that you want to do just, regularly, just like brushing teeth. Spend half hour and the rest of the day you're set. That's how it should be. Blind faith and consistent practice will pay off. Rotate your hands in the other direction. Stretch your arms and then work your elbows in and out. Inhaling out, exhaling in. Release. Okay. Work your neck. Back to neutral and flex your neck. Back to neutral. Rotate your head. And in the other direction. Back to neutral. Let's try Tadasana. So Tadasana actually is just standing straight. It's not the mountain, sorry about that, but you want to just stand, keep your feet about hip width apart and stand with your chest a little puffed so that you are able to breathe easy. So you get a sense for what it is to stand straight and to have the right posture. A lot of people are slouched by habit, and what that does is it restricts the breathing. So when you practice Tadasana, it reminds you how you need to bear yourself. Now let's switch to mountain. So go ahead and Raise your arms up. Gently locking your arms at the elbows. Slow, easy breathing. So, early in the morning, think of your body as a body of lethargy, but your breath is the tool to pierce that lethargy and wake up each and every cell in the body. So as you inhale, feel the energy pervading and slowly releasing the arms. Try the side bend, so right arm up, and you want to bend from the hip up. Okay, gentle bend is fine, okay, so you get a good stretch on the side. Again, observe what happens when you breathe. Feel some of the muscles around the hips stretching, and that's important. That's how they stay active and healthy. And come back to neutral. So all those muscles and tendons that stay healthy and active are the ones that kind of keep all the joints in place. They get weak and your joints get weaker. And slowly release. As I was saying early in the class, you have to spend just half hour every day to do some basic stretches and you'll be in good shape. Now let's try the balancing posture, tree. So stand on one leg, right leg, and bend the left into the right if you can. Otherwise use a chair for support if it helps you. Hands in prayer position if they are free. And release. Okay, the standing posture, standing on one leg, strengthens your knees. Let's try the same on the other leg, on the left leg. and release. Okay, shake your leg. It makes it difficult to hold that tree posture when you have like sweatpants on. The feet slips against the cloth, so best to do it with the shorts on. So just keep that in mind. And now for the chair. So you want to turn to your side, maybe keep your feet about hip width apart and come down into seated chair. Kneecaps behind the toes. Raise your arms, lengthening your spine. And release. Okay, shake your legs. So whenever you have any injury, you go to a chiropractor, and most of the therapy exercises that they prescribe, they all fall into some sort of yoga posture actually. So instead of getting injured and going to a chiropractor, just keep up your practice. Like I said, half an hour every day. I'm sure you can find some time to do that to keep up your health. Now let's get into a stance. Point your left foot to the side, right inside, and arms parallel to the mat. This posture, the hero again, this also helps strengthen your legs, your knees. You can feel it. From here, you want to slide into the triangle as you keep the chest broad and open. Reaching down, you can rest your hand on the leg anywhere you're comfortable. And come back to standing. Good energy flowing in your arms now. You can feel it. Let's try the two postures on the other side. So back to stance. Right foot to the side, left inside. And arms parallel to the mat. Look over the right. And now you want to reach down into the triangle. and come back up to neutral. Shake your legs, shake your arms. Let's try the back bend. So you want to stand, raise your arms and lean back from the hips up. Look up and back, hold and breathe. Now hinge at the hips and slowly rolling your spine forward and down into the standing forward bend. Take your time. And back to standing. Now let's try the half sun salutation. Start in prayer position. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, you want to raise your trunk parallel to the mat, lengthening. Hold and breathe a few times. And then slowly exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. One more time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, trunk up, hold and breathe. And then exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. Now let's try some further stretches. So go ahead and get a chair. And try Hero 3 or Virabhadrasana. Okay, so you're going to stand slightly more than an arm's length. First stand on your right leg and supporting yourself with the chair. Get your body into a T. Try to keep your lower back lengthened, okay? You got to kind of minimize that roundness there. Come back up. It's extremely strengthening posture. You can feel that on your leg, on your thighs, on your knees. So just hold as long as you can. Now try on the other leg. and release. Okay, shake your leg. Let the energy settle down. So you feel the draining of the energy right now in the brain. So you got to give it some time for it to get back to normal. There's a rush of energy, a healthy rush of course, and then a rushing out of the energy, draining. Now let's get into a stance and work on the spine. Place your hands on the mat in front. Okay, keep your left hand on the mat and take your right arm up. Look at the ceiling. Hold and breathe. And release. Take your left hand up, hold and breathe. Both hands now on the mat. Lock your hips in space and walk the fingers away, head down, lengthening your spine, hold and breathe. So you have to pull on your spine from your with your tailbone, and also use your hands and fingers to lengthen the front of your spine or the top of your spine. And walking the fingers back, and now ease into the squat. Okay, first on your toes, feet hip width apart, and slowly lowering the heels back if you can. Get your hands in prayer position, pushing your knees out, slightly opening your hips. Hold and breathe. Fingers on the mat again, slide your fingers out, lengthening your spine. Great posture for your back. Head down. Right, from here let's ease into the child posture. Keep your knees hip width apart, out, and then head on the mat. Stretch your arms out in the front. And then back to Vajrasana or diamond posture. And now let's get into the pigeon. So you want to sit on your left side, left leg folded, and right leg stretching to the back, however comfortable you are. And then finally sit down after some rocking, loosening your joints, and sitting down. When you sit down, use the hands in front to prop up your back. Look ahead. Nice, slow breathing. And now let's switch sides. So you want to sit on your right side. So if you keep the heel away from your body, it makes it a little easier on your knees. So see where you want to position so you're comfortable. Again, sit up as straight as possible, getting that extra stretch in the front of your thigh and in and around your left front hip. Hold and breathe. And now from here, you want to ease into the table position. So we have to work on our lower back. So raise your right leg up as you look up and collapsing head and the knee together as you exhale. Inhale up, exhale, close. Try it with the other leg. And back to Vajrasana for a moment. And now let's get to easy posture. So we're about 31 minutes now, so we'll try to keep it to about 40 minutes today. Let's try the twist. Turn to your left hand back, right hand on the outside of the left knee. Keeping your back up and straight, look over the left shoulder, completing the twist. Now bring your attention to your breathing. Slow breathing, working the length of your spine. Come back to neutral, and now twisting to the right side, right and back. And back to neutral. Okay, from here let's ease onto the mat on the back. Keep your legs folded, feet on the mat. And first Supta Baddha Konasana, so keep your feet together and drop each knee to its side. Okay, so this will prop up your lower back, let it go up. Don't resist that. Take your hands and gently press the thighs down. Now turn your attention to your breathing. So feel the energy throughout your core now as you breathe. Slowly bring both the knees back up together. Stretch your right leg out, pull the left knee into your chest, apply a healthy amount of pressure on your abdomen, hold and breathe. Keep both your feet pointing up to the ceiling. Now you want to try this air relieving posture as it is called. So inhale, hold your breath, rise up and then expel the air. Go back. So try this a few times. This is great for the back as well. Stretch your left leg out. Pull the right knee into your chest. Again, now for the air relieving posture. Okay, so go ahead and inhale, hold your breath, come up and expel the air fast, come back down. Repeat the process. And release. Okay. Now let's bring both the feet on the mat. Keep your legs parallel to each other and pressing the feet into the mat, lifting the hips up, working your spine up to the neck. Engage the top of your lungs as you breathe, more of it. Releasing the hips down and pull your knees into your chest, lifting the head and rocking on the small of your back. Now bring yourself up into a easy posture. You can of course sit in Padmasana or half Padmasana, half lotus, full lotus. Let the breathing settle down. Try Jalandhara Bandha, which is throat lock. Inhale, hold your breath, locking your chin, neck with your chin, as long as you can. Finally, for some Uddayana Bandha, abdominal lock. So you got to expel the air from your body and maintaining the vacuum, you got to lift the diaphragm up to the back, towards the back of your spine, okay? Towards the back, towards the spine. Let's try that. Letting go whenever you need to breathe. One more time, abdominal lock. Breathing normally now. Bring your attention to the Ajna chakra. Keeping an open mind, just listen to the inside. Coming back to the present moment, tomorrow's class will have an advanced session, slightly more back bends and shoulder stand, sarvangasana, such. So if you can make it, please do. We'll try to keep it to less than 45 minutes tomorrow as well. So let's enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for attending. Namaste.